Welcome to Yoga with a View in Littleton, New Hampshire at the Ammonoosuc River. Start in a seated position, extending and lengthening the spine and beginning to notice your breath. And as you notice your breath beginning to lengthen each inhale and exhale, and then scanning the body, starting from the head all the way down to the toes, noticing any areas of tension. Releasing that tension by softening on the exhale. I invite you to bring your hands to heart center. If you'd like to set an intention, a word or a phrase that resonates with you today, set that intention now. Beginning to lengthen our breath, inhaling through the nose, filling up through the belly, the rib cage, into the chest, exhaling, allowing all the air to release, and at the end drawing that navel towards the spine. Continuing with this longer flow of breath, and if you're able, inhaling and exhaling both through the nose. Dropping the hands back down to the knees. We'll inhale, arms rise. Our eyes follow our fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, palms down. Bring the chin down towards the chest. Inhale, rise the arms to the sky. Fingers spread. Palms turn. Exhale. As the head flows back down, chin to the chest. Inhale, rise. Getting ready for a twist. Turning to one side, one arm comes forward, the other behind. Shoulders released down from the ears. And if you're able, I invite you to turn your head towards that back shoulder. Inhale, come back to center as the arms rise. Exhale to the other side. Feeling the length in the spine and this gentle twist. Inhale, we'll rise back to center as the arms and fingertips reach to the sky, palms together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Releasing ourselves into our tabletop position, fingers spread, hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Spine nice and long. Inhale, drop the belly, open the heart, and lift the chin. Exhale, roll the back up towards the sky. Inhale, into our cow pose, we drop that belly open through the heart, open through the chin. Exhale, rolling our spine towards the sky. Continuing with your cat-cow movements in your own flow, with your own breath, movement. Remembering to honor your body, moving with your own flow of breath. Coming back to our table pose. Inhale, extend the left arm forward, palm faced in, fingers spread. And I invite you to extend the right leg back. Toes are pointed down towards the earth into our sunbird pose, stabilizing through our core. Still breathing, dropping the hand and the knee. Inhale, extend the right arm forward. And I invite you to extend that left leg back. toes pointed towards the earth. Feeling the strength in your core and the length in your back. Drop the hand and the knee. Inhale, left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, hand and knee down. Inhale, right arm forward, left leg back. Exhale, hand and knee back down. Switch sides once again, feeling your strength. And then the other side, toes pointed to the earth. Exhale, back down. Coming into our child's pose, you can choose to have your toes together, knees in or spread out, folding over down towards the earth with your hips reaching towards your heels. Arms can come forward, or you could always rest your forehead on your hands. Pausing here, noticing your breath. Are you still using those long inhales and exhales? Bringing the hands back to the earth, coming up to your tabletop pose. Tuck the toes, extending the hips towards the sky as we fold into a downward facing dog. Knees are slightly bent, heels can be lifted off the floor. If you're watching me, stay in the downward facing dog as on the video I remove my blanket. Keeping the knees bent slightly, lengthen through the arms and the spine. Feel the creation of a straight line of energy from your wrists to your pelvis. Begin to lift one heel at a time, bending through that knee, stretching through the back of each leg as you pedal your feet in your downward facing dog. Pressing both heels towards the earth, feel a balance between the front and back body. Then lifting up through the toes, looking to the front of the mat, walk the feet forward to meet the hands into a forward fold, keeping a micro bend in your knees, allowing yourself to release. You may choose to grab each elbow as you hang over into a ragdoll position. Hands come down, rise up to standing as we inhale, the arms to the sky, hands kiss together. Exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, swing the arms up to the sky. As we exhale, palms come out into a swan dive, hinging at the hips into our forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips can be on the shins or reaching down towards the earth. Lengthen through the spine, lifting the chin slightly. Exhale, fold the hands down to the earth. Inhale, rising all the way up to standing as you reach the palms to the sky, coming together as we exhale through the heart. And down to the side. Inhale, rise the arms up, reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive into our forward fold. Inhale, rise halfway to that lengthened back. Exhale, fold the hands down. Inhale, rise all the way back up to standing, palms together. Exhale to the heart. Coming into a sun salutation. Inhale as we rise the arms up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hands come down, stepping that right foot back into a lunge pose. Keeping that left knee over the left ankle. Always a modification, you can drop the right knee down. Otherwise, in our lunge, inhale. Inhale, rise the arms up to the sky, keeping the right hip centered and forward, shoulders released down, creating a line of energy from the back heel up through the spine to the crown of the head. On the next exhale, fold the hands down to the floor, stepping the left foot back into our plank pose. Keeping the head in line with the spine, relaxed neck, gaze towards our mat. Exhale, drop the knees, bend through the elbows, keeping the elbows close to the body, and slide through down to your mat. Inhale, rising through the chest, keeping the head in line into a cobra pose. Exhale, releasing your forehead back down to your mat. Inhale through table, tuck those toes, extending the hips towards the sky into your downward facing dog. Stabilizing your energy. Inhale the left leg towards the sky, foot is flexed. Exhale the foot back to your mat. Inhale the right foot to the sky, raise up on the left toe, bringing the right foot forward into our lunge on the other side. Inhale, rise the arms to the sky, always available to take a modification with your left knee down to your mat. Exhale, fold the hands down, stepping your left foot forward into a forward fold. Inhale and rise up, arms to the sky, palms together, hands to heart center as you exhale. Keeping your palms pressed together, inhale, push your hands up to the sky. Exhale, palms out, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, as palms come to the floor, step the left foot back, dropping the left knee down. Coming into a runner's lunge, your front knee can be past the ankle with the support of your back knee on your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, shift the weight back from your hips towards the back heel, lifting up the toe of the front foot into a flexed position. In this hamstring stretch, inhale, come forward, runner's lunge, tuck that toe, step back into your plank pose. Either doing knees, chest, chin down to the floor, or rise up on the toes. Bend through the elbows, keeping the elbows close to the body. Untuck the toes. Inhale, pushing against the top of the feet. As you rise up, open the heart. Exhale, roll over the toes into a downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg towards the sky, foot is flexed. Exhale, back down. Inhale the left towards the sky, raise up on that right toe. Bring that left foot forward, dropping the right knee, coming forward into our runner's lunge, extending through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, shift the weight back, bringing the hips back towards that back heel, lifting the front toe into a flexed foot position as you fold over that straight leg. Soften through the straight leg. Inhale, coming forward into your runner's lunge. Untuck the back toe. Step it forward into a forward fold. Inhale as you rise up, fingertips reaching towards the sky, the head follows the hands, palms together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Hands down to the side into your mountain pose. Pause for a breath here, checking in with your body. Getting ready for our chair pose. Inhale. Bend through the knees, shift the hips back. Arms come forward. Lengthen through the spine, shoulder blades away from the ear. Stepping back with the right foot, setting up for warrior one. The back foot will have a 45-degree angle, hips centered, left knee is bent but not past your ankle. Inhale the arms up to the sky, shoulders released away from your ears. Inhale, straightening through that front leg. If you choose, you may interlace the fingers behind your back as you fold over with the exhale into your pyramid pose. Releasing the hands, bringing them down to the earth. Stepping the back foot forward to meet the front into a forward fold. Inhale as we lengthen up towards the sky. Fingertips stretch, palms to the heart. Inhale, swing the arms up to the sky. Exhale, bending through the knees, arms come forward into our chair pose, shifting the hips back. And then stepping that left foot back for our warrior one on the opposite side. The back foot is angled about 45 degrees as we center the hips by drawing the right hip back and the left hip forward. Front knee bent, arms reaching to the sky, lengthening through the spine. Straightening through that front leg, I welcome you to interlace your fingers behind your back as you fold over the front leg. Always the option to release the hands down to the floor. Now releasing the hands down, stepping that back foot to meet the front into a forward fold. Inhale, rising up to the sky. Arms come together, palms together as you exhale down to heart center. Setting up for our balance, ground through your left foot. Bring your right toe back to touch behind you. Wrap your right hand around your left rib cage and the left hand around your right elbow. Slowly begin to lean forward as you lift through the right foot. The right foot is flexed, toes down towards the earth into this warrior three variation. Slowly bringing that right foot back down to the mat, releasing the arms. Setting up for the other side. Grounding through the right foot, bringing that left toe to touch the mat behind you as you wrap your left hand around the right rib cage, right hand around the left elbow, beginning to lean forward as the left foot lifts off, toes pointed down towards the earth, into this warrior three on the other side, stepping back down to the mat. Feet come out to the edges of the mat, toes angled outwards, hands to heart center. Inhale, bending through the knees, hips shift back, coming into our squat pose. The heels can be lifted if needed, coming down as far as you are able and honoring your body where it is at. Always feeling free to release early. And now coming down to our mat, lengthening the legs in front of us. Feet are flexed, toes pointed towards the sky. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, stretch those fingertips forward. And then folding over into your seated forward fold. Allow the stretch and the softening through your hamstrings. Continue your breath. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, setting up for our boat pose. Knees are bent, toes are touching our mat, lengthening through the spine, leaning back slightly. Arms come behind the thighs, lifting the toes off the mat. You can stretch the arms out, the feet up, and then release. Release, feet come together, knees come out into a butterfly position as we take our peace fingers, our first finger and middle finger, wrap them around our big toes. Taking this boat variation, leaning back slightly, holding onto the toes. You can always keep your heels to the mat or lift the heels, and now try lifting one foot up towards the sky at a time. You can even try both feet lifted as your peace fingers are wrapped around your big toe. Again, always a variation of just keeping your heels touching the earth. Now you can try to do a straddle in this pose. Just explore these variations of boat. And then release back down. Arms come in front, feet are flexed. Inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, folding over the front legs. Softening through your back. Inhale, lengthen up, arms to the sky. Exhale, rolling back to our mat. We'll draw our left and right knee in towards the chest. I welcome you to rock side to side if this feels good to you, or you can remain in stillness. Drawing the right knee in towards the chest, lengthening the right leg straight down onto your mat. Pausing here, breathing in deeply, exhaling completely. Release that knee. Extend that right foot up towards the sky, flexing it, and release it down to the ground. Now drawing in the left knee towards the chest, lengthening the right leg down to the mat. Inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. Lengthening that left leg, foot flexed towards the sky, and releasing it back down to the mat. You may take any last pose that feels right for you, and then setting up for Shavasana, finding a comfortable pose lying down, extending the legs onto your mat. Releasing the neck and shoulders as the arms just splay out comfortably. Begin just to notice your breath, releasing any expectation. Begin softening the body into your mat. Soften through your forehead. Release through the eyes, through the cheeks, the mouth. Relax the jaw, allowing the body to soften from the shoulders down through the fingertips, through the chest, the abdomen, all the way down your spine, through your pelvis, softening through the legs, all the way down to the toes. Taking this time for you, I will bring you out of Shavasana when you hear the 3 chimes. Begin to bring your awareness back to your space by wiggling your fingers and your toes. And as you're ready, rolling to one side or the other into a fetal pose. And then gently releasing yourself up back to a comfortable seat. As you find yourself in your comfortable seat, noticing how you feel, drawing your hands to heart center, pausing and thanking yourself with gratitude for taking this time to practice today for your own self-care, self-love. The beauty in me honors the beauty in each of you. Namaste.